Hello and
welcome back.
Back.
Arsenal Fan TV America World Cup edition.
It's very special edition.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's start. I want to start by what is your most crazy moment that happened over these last couple of days? What was the most unpredictable part to you?
Brazil going out and Neymar crying on the sideline, not winning the World Cup. I imagined that Brazil will go all the way and will win the World Cup. I think in my mind, the players were very, very capable. It was the best squad there is. And they're on the verge. They almost did it. But the end of the game, Croatia said no. Before they ended the 90 and then they go to extra time.
They went to extra time and then they went to penalties.
And then
Croatia ends up winning that penalties on 4-3. Crazy.
Unbelievable. Croatia beat Brazil.
Croatia is going through to the next round and poor Brazil is out.
I'm going to have to return this jersey? No,
I'm keeping it. Exactly.
Hey, listen, hard luck to Brazil.
Tough.
Let me talk about this game real quick.
Okay.
So, the coach for Brazil resigned. Tete.
Do you think he should have? Or
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely. Cool. Look, Croatia didn't beat Brazil. The coach of Brazil beat Brazil.
Yeah, this with the substitutions, for example, were some of the stupidest substitutions
Number
I could have ever seen.
You don't take out a Vinicius Jr. He is a Champions League winner. He won it for Bayern Munich.
It's so frustrating for Real Madrid.
He won it for Real Madrid. Yes, exactly. So that's unbelievable. You do that at the 59th minute. Now, who do you get up front? Richarlison? Maybe he gets lucky, maybe not. But by having Vinicius Jr., you're increasing your opportunity and your chances to score because he is just a one.
He takes players with him over there. Absolutely. He's always sending something in. You're right. That was a big mistake.
And you're absolutely right. He takes players with him over there. Once he took him out, now we can see the game comes back to this side and more towards Brazil.
Because he's always sending it in. He's a very unselfish player.
Right. So let's go to the back line.
Okay.
You started by Danilo in the left back position.
In the wrong position. What's even worse about that is you have two fully capable,
left backs,
really amazing left backs who could have been naturally left back, who could have taken that position, and then you could have used Danilo in the position he should be in.
Yep.
Just it was so many.
Alexandro, that is the Juventus player, and he came on and he showed us how good he is.
Why?
And he also has Alex Telles. That's another natural left back, and now. Instead of starting Militao on the right-hand side, which, don't get me wrong, he did good, but he's not a natural left back. He's a center
Once again, you're forcing.
Back. Yeah. I would play him, Thiago Silva, and Marquinhos, right? And then I play Danilo on the right side.
Yes.
And I'm on the left side, which Danilo now is a natural right back, and on the left side, I'll start Alexandro. So you go up as 5 in the midfield, and you come back, you defend as 5.
Absolutely, but what was wrong with what they were doing in the first place? Why switch it up to mess this up?
I mean,
it was stupid. Okay, and then
what? He also takes out Richarlison and he puts on Pedro. Now let me tell you who Pedro is. Pedro plays for Flamengo. Listen, respect to Flamengo.
But you're not a top tier team.
He's not. And they're number 5 on the Brazilian league. So they're not doing good either. So you're putting Pedro to do what? And he didn't do anything. And you have Martinelli,
to sabotage
the Arsenal Football Club player that's sitting on the Premier League top, the toughest of the world, and you don't put him. So
at the top of his peak performance right now, he is so strong, so fast. His focus is second to none right now.
I feel for
waste.
Brazil player. I feel for the Brazilian fans
the most.
This is a country that deserved to win this World Cup.
They earned that spot.
They did really good. They earned that spot, and I thought they'd go all the way. However, listen, the Croatian coach, his plan was to tie, so he succeeded also. He couldn't believe that he would score and get a draw with Brazil.
Right.
But he did. He played on the 0-0. But he was 1-1. He got what he wants. He took him to penalties. Alisson was horrible. I don't know why he couldn't save anything. Let me just tell you, I expected more from Alisson. Didn't get though.
It's tough.
And Vic and his family.
All the Viches came out.
They came out strong. Modric,
as usual.
Perisic.
What else?
Yeah.
They always
Croatia
come together strong.
Fundamentally strong team.
Fundamental is the right way to put it, though.
They play together.
Yeah, they play good football together.
Brazil, sadly, depart the World Cup. Let's move to the next game. The Netherlands took on Messi and company.
And
Argentina.
they almost did it. That was an intense, great game.
I thought Netherlands had it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Maybe if it wasn't for the referee, they might have had it.
Listen, that was a very. I mean, hey, I couldn't argue. Referees. I talked about it the last episode.
Crazy.
Please help us, FIFA, find referees to do less mistakes. Mistakes are now obvious in a lot, and there's video assistant referee.
It's crazy the things they don't want to look at. They refuse.
I don't know why. But anyways, to make the long story short, not to take away from this beautiful football that's happening.
Yeah.
Messi and company take on the Netherlands, and it looked hot. Everybody was going at everybody. And Messi going and doing signs in front of Louis van Gaal. Oh, listen, I would never support that. Messi, you're a legend. Shouldn't have done that, but hey, listen, this is the World Cup also. Adrenaline is running. We don't know what's happening. Messi said that Louis van Gaal said things, and I agree with Messi. But hey, Messi, you should have shown more class. Now you're just like him. But anyways, Argentina win.
Yeah, okay. Argentina win. But it wasn't Argentina, was it? It was the Messi show.
Exactly.
Everything about it was the Messi show.
Absolutely.
Everything everyone said was, oh, Argentina even want to win this for Messi.
Absolutely.
It wasn't even about Argentina winning it for the country.
But how about that goal?
Oh.
At the last second, that free kick, the Netherlands. Talent. You put it, he turns behind the wall.
I've never seen a free kick like this in my whole life. It was so sneaky. It was so well executed.
Something new.
Totally. Nobody in the wall expected him to put it right to his foot. So he turned and somehow was able to shoot it in that turn.
Yep.
While this defender's right on him.
Yep.
Gorgeous free kick. Unfortunately, they lost in penalties once again.
Hey, listen, I did not expect the Brazilians to miss, but Marquinhos, unlucky. Unlucky Marquinhos.
He had a couple of, unlucky instances this World Cup, unfortunately. He's a great defender. Look, I don't think it should take anything away from him.
Absolutely not. He tried to defend. It was a deflection to the goal, and then he misses the penalty by hitting the post.
It's heartbreaking.
So I call it penalty Lux. FYI, I don't, it is what it is. It's a lucky take luck. When it comes to penalties. But, conclusion, 2 games, good games, solid games. They both went to penalties, weirdly enough. Argentina prevails.
Beat the Netherlands. Croatia prevails, beating Brazil. Okay. So the second craziness was today.
Unbelievable.
Listen,
finally.
We've been rooting the whole time for Morocco. But
Absolutely.
what?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I said Morocco is going to beat
all the way.
Portugal in Arabic, in English, in all my episodes.
In all the languages you know.
Unbelievable game. And the Moroccans showed us. Listen, Portugal, stop flopping around. You don't have to fall down.
Referee, to watch.
That red card you give Morocco, that's not really a red card.
So unnecessary.
Just go back and look at it. That was embarrassing. Again, another embarrassing moments for referees. And I'm going to talk about good refereeing in a moment here. But before this game, before we end concluding this game was, again, the referees, unbelievable. Why would you give him 2 cards? The second one wasn't even a foul. It was very soft. Even the commentators said the same thing. But you know what? Morocco prevails. The stadium looked like they were playing in Morocco. The Portuguese flopping around didn't help you at the end of the day. And the Moroccan, they actually scored in the first half, 41st minute.
Wow.
What a goal.
And it held on for the rest.
He jumped in the air.
Oh, I think it was Nasiri.
Yeah, unbelievable. He jumped in the air, the Moroccan forward.
So high. I usually only see Cristiano Ronaldo jumping that high. It was
he pulled the Cristiano Ronaldo on Cristiano Ronaldo's team. And Cristiano Ronaldo, unfortunately, once again, Portugal lift him out.
Oh.
I don't know the reason. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's not forget.
He came on as a sub.
Treat him with respect.
Yeah,
this is a living legend that we should enjoy every second he's on the football field. Hey, it is what it is. And sadly, he went out. With Portugal, Morocco, very deserving. Very deserving. Earned the win. They play like a team. Listen, anytime somebody comes out of Morocco and gets substituted with someone else, it don't matter who's who. They play equal, the same, or even more.
Yeah.
They play as a team. Their solidarity is like none other. Amrabat, there's not a single play that he won't stop talking or going to break. A joy to watch Morocco play like that. They are now the legends of Africa. The first Arabic and the first African team and the first African or Arabic coach to ever go.
Wow.
Not just the youngest.
All
He's
of
the
that?
first. Yeah, all of that. They made records. They made history. They're playing great football. I don't doubt they will beat who. Before we say that, let's go to the next.
Okay, so on to the next game. Another speaking of well-deserving wins. France, like you predicted.
Yes.
Beat England.
Beat England.
Sorry, Saka. Not sorry, Harry Kane. Bye.
Exactly. Here's the thing,
Good riddance. Gareth Southgate. Here's the thing.
Gareth Southgate, whatever, he lost the game for the English. I'm sorry, but that has to be said. You took your most important player out, which is Bukayo Saka. He got you the penalty. He gets fouls. He got on Hernandez's nerve. He made Hernandez so nervous that he went and fouled Mason Mount. And I'm sorry, I don't see this as a penalty. It was a shoulder for me. Maybe a little bit carried away shoulder from Hernandez, but not a penalty. But hey, the ref, which is actually to me was one of the best referees in the tournament in this very Qatar World Cup 2022. He didn't stop the flow of the game because the English game is that.
Yeah.
Every time they run, Harry Kane and Harry Maguire and Harry whatever, all the Harrys want to run to the referee
and talk and yell.
You can't just play football. Just play football. And I think that goal was deflected of Harry Maguire's shoulder. But let's not take away from Giroud and the fantastic football that they played.
Exactly.
Chomeny, 71 kilometers an hour. That's 44 mile an hour shot from the best, if not the best, one of the best holding midfielder in the history of this. He reminds me with Claude Makelele. That's how good he is.
Wow.
The one that created the holding midfield role. The guy was all over the place. He also did a humongous mistake. He's the one that caused the penalty against Bukayo Saka. The unstoppable Bukayo Saka. Gareth Southgate.
He's so quick.
You took him out. What happened?
Yeah, nothing happened is what happened. You lost your creativity.
He was the only one?
He was the only one
going at it. Everybody else was flopping.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Kyle Walker. And Bobby showed you left and right.
And we have to talk about this in this World Cup. With this flopping, it's so...
Portugal and England today. What are you doing?
Play
football.
Listen, there's cameras capturing all of these flops. We can see.
Yeah,
you should be embarrassed.
Grow up. If one of my kids, and I coach 7 to 14, 7 to 13, 14, even if they're 11, 12, 13, 7 years old, 8 years old, I'll tell them to get up, and they do get up. Don't flop like that. You're a strong footballer. You train hard. You play hard. Don't send the wrong message to the children. Get up and let's go on with the football. When I played this game, it was about toughness. It's about who took the knock and stood back up.
Who was the toughest?
We will continue playing bleeding till they tell us get out. And you get just a little bit of a toe or something and you fall. And oh my God.
The medics brought on and rolling.
Wasting
touching
time.
your face even if the foul was nowhere near your face.
Wasting time. I hope referees don't keep entertaining that floppiness they do.
But good job, France.
French football, let's not take away. They played some great football. That ball that Griezmann, I was just saying, Griezmann, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're not creating anything.
And then he answers.
And then he takes that ball and he puts in that cross. Of course, Olivier Giroud didn't stop fighting.
From him. Yes.
Didn't stop fighting. The number one goal scorer for France now, the all-time goal scorer, just past Thierry Henry.
Good job. He deserves it.
Great job. But I think the French are very strong. However, I'm going to go with Morocco for next. So we're going to see.
I'm with you.
Argentina takes on Croatia.
Woo!
And then we're going to see Morocco takes on.
And they're going to win.
France.
Yeah.
Without even knowing who Morocco's going to win, because we're behind Morocco very, very much. That's the team that showed the world
their heart, their spirit, their togetherness, solidarity.
Can win any given point at any given time, and I want him to win. So that sends a big message to all footballers in the world. When you play with heart, when you play together, stick with the game plan and stick together as a team. Nobody can beat you.
Nobody and nothing. Not even the giants of football. People think that are gonna.
Giants of football.
Yeah, you can upset the whole thing. It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
4 teams: Morocco, France, Croatia, Argentina. Luka Modric, Leo Messi, Ashraf Hakimi, and
our boy Giroud.
Yep.
No matter what team he's on, he's still gonna be Arsenal forever. They're all in.
2 of the 3 teams we predicted are out: Portugal and Brazil. It is what it is. We also predicted France, but at this point, I want Morocco to win.
No matter, all the predictions get thrown out the window. We want Morocco to do it.
Arsenal Fan TV America, thank you very much for watching Special Edition, the World Cup. It has been a pleasure watching that.
It has been a pleasure,
World
and
Cup
you're
going to
enjoy the next part.
Oh my God, do not miss those 2 games. And we'll see you next for what? I can't believe we're saying it. The semifinal of the World Cup.
No way.
Subscribe.
Like and share.